Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sharc Energy Systems YouTube. Lynn and I today are going to talk about what's going to happen after this whole Corona mess blows over for Sharc. How you doing, Lynn?
Real good, Michael, and everybody at Shark staying healthy, and everybody is working from home and trying to observe the social distance and just stay healthy and get ready for this coronavirus to pass. And I'm hoping it does pass and fairly soon. I don't know what they've been saying down in your neck of the woods there, but they're predicting 6 to 8 weeks of really sort of maturing for it. So hopefully that's it.
Yep. There's good news coming out of China that they're pretty much completely over the hump, which is nice to hear. Some places in the world, like Italy, seem to be really struggling. So prayers and stuff go out to Italy, and hopefully it starts getting better there. But I think the world now has a nice, cohesive response for the most part. Everybody's paying attention and everybody's working on it. So then, with Sharks, you said they're doing social distancing and stuff now. What's kind of the plans of what's going to happen after this whole thing kind of blows over?
Well, I think even during Michael, we've been really busy with people calling in and stuff. I think everybody's trying to stay as close to normal as they can. So all the team is working on projects at home, but also we don't want to be the reason for anything stalling for other people as well. So we're trying to stay on top of it. Just talking to Jody yesterday, she's really excited because it's given us an opportunity to take a little bit of a step back on how we do things, and I think the future for us really is going to be doing webinars and not traveling as much. So I think the good news is our travel budgets will be lower, and we might, in the past we might have flown all the way to Toronto or Cleveland or whatever for a 1 hour meeting, but I don't think you'll see that as much now, and people are going to be more careful, and Shark's going to come out of it really a lot better. We've hired a young guy named Mike Tange, who's an expert on communication with using the web, and really a expert on the mind map process for doing presentations. So I think the most immediate effect for Sharc is going to be much better communication and much better presentations and a real web presence. So, if we can save money and get the word out there, I think that solves a couple problems. And it really, brought home to me the danger that our people are in. Like you don't think of travel as a danger usually, but in this day and age, I guess it is. And so, our greatest asset is our people. So we want to protect them, and we want to go forward and do business. We've got an exciting year coming, so hopefully in a couple of months this is behind us and we can get back to really getting out there and doing some business. So.
Yeah, that sounds good. What's interesting is you mentioned that it's like a kind of a pause, a period of respite for everybody to kind of reflect on the way that we all do business or essentially live our lives. And you mentioned a lot of these things could be done over a webinar when, as you had mentioned in a previous video, you don't have to hold someone's hand to explain a topic to them like through and through. And you can do that online and you can save countless dollars, and you decrease overhead. And that itself should be something that should be appealing to people who are looking at your company too. You know what I mean? You're kind of staying above the trend.
Yeah, we're doing our best, and I think one thing too is that we will come out with an extremely uniform pitch now for everybody. So Mike is working really feverishly here now to make sure we've all got our presentations that look the same message, and away we go. So our thoughts now are just to get through the worst of the coronavirus, and I hope all of our shareholders stay safe. One thing that's been really nice is our shares have really performed quite well during the crisis here, when everybody else is really dipping really low. We've maintained it. I'd like to thank the shareholders for their confidence, and I know when the crisis is over, we're ready to do some serious business.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of the larger companies in the markets have have had some bad days lately, right? A lot of CEOs probably having some sleepless nights, but yeah, Sharc has performed really well, and I think that has a lot to do with the personability that the company portrays, especially you. You're willing to let people know everything that's happening every step of the way, and you're very honest about things. So I think a lot of the people who are invested in Sharc know Sharc as well.
Yeah, it's been great. We engaged with yourself and the team there, and I think that's a big part of it too, Michael. So I got a couple calls this week looking for references on Northern Equity Services, and I'm more than happy to talk about the improvement in communication we've received. So big kudos to you and the whole team. The really heartwarming thing for me was to see how everybody at the office pulled together. Like they had a genuine desire to make sure that Sharc was taken care of first and foremost. So while they may not all be in the office, their hearts are there, and we know we can count on them. We talk to each other all day, every day, and we're getting out. We've had a lot of inquiries this week from the UK, and you would think the UK, of all places, hard hit, would be probably business would be down, but we're working on 6 or 7 really large projects that are going on in the UK. So, it's our duty to keep up to. So we're really concerned, and with everybody's health. But we also are concerned when this thing's over, we're back to business, and it's a blip on the screen, and we're going forward.
Sounds good, Lynn. Well, thank you for coming on and easing everyone's mind about what's going to happen after this. Is there anything else you want to offer people?
Excuse me. That's not the coronavirus. That's a cough. No, I think just stay tuned. Feel free to ask me any questions on the blog, and I'll keep you posted. And everybody stay safe, and thanks for investing in Sharc and sticking with us.
Yep. And definitely go into the Telegram, guys. Lynn is in there answering questions all the time, sharing information. You really get like the first scoop by being in that Telegram, I'll tell you. All right, Lynn, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thanks, Michael. Stay safe.